In the boundless black of our galaxy, few worlds defy comprehension like TrES-2b, the planet so dark, it consumes almost every ray of light that dares to touch it. Astronomers first saw it not through what it revealed, but through the eerie absence it cast. A true void spinning silently around its star. Even its light, what little escaped, trembled into nothing. Orbiting a distant sun-like star roughly 750 light-years away in the Draco constellation, TrES-2b defies every rule of planetary behavior. It's not that it reflects little light, it's that it almost swallows it whole. A black mirror that refuses to gaze back. Every telescope pointed its way betrays its mystery, revealing nearly nothing at all. Scientists estimate the planet reflects less than 1% of the light that touches it, darker than coal, darker than acrylic black paint, darker even than the void between stars. It's as if someone erased it from existence. Yet, it remains there, orbiting faithfully, shrouded in a cloak of invisibility woven from cosmic ash. TrES-2b is classified as a hot Jupiter, a gas giant roughly the size of our own Jupiter, but living far, far closer to its star. Temperatures there climb above 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. Yet heat does not bring brightness here. Instead, it brings a haunting glow, a crimson suffocation that refuses illumination. Imagine standing in its eternal twilight, or what we think would pass for twilight. The sky would roil in thick, metallic clouds and the air itself would shimmer with invisible flames. No surface to stand on, no horizon to see, only shifting vapor and a darkness that you could almost feel crawling across your skin. Astronomers detecting its presence noticed something else, a faint, blood-red shimmer lurking within the blackness. Not light, exactly, but a kind of optical whisper. It's thought that the planet's atmosphere is filled with molecules that devour visible light, leaving only ghost-red embers to survive the slaughter of photons. There are theories, some hauntingly elegant, others deeply unsettling. Perhaps the atmosphere is rich in vaporized sodium and potassium, metals absorbing light into their spectral hunger. Or perhaps there's a cloud layer of titanic molten droplets, swallowing and scattering illumination in maddening paradox. Space around TrES-2b feels cursed. Not because of superstition, but because even light refuses to linger there. It's a planetary shadow orbiting a sun, and just a fraction of its radiance escapes back into the cosmos, like the dying breath of a star swallowed by its own offspring. This planet's rotation keeps it locked to its star, the same side always facing the inferno. On one hemisphere, the eternal blaze burns unseen behind black haze. On the other, an everlasting night as deep as the cosmic abyss. Between them, no twilight, just an invisible frontier where sanity itself would dissolve. TrES-2b's discovery shook astrophysics because it mocked the logic of light itself. How could a planet heated so extremely remain blacker than any known material? Its reflectivity, or albedo, is so low that even a chunk of charcoal in space would outshine it. Something beyond mere physics seems at play. Some astrophysicists speculate that high-pressure atmospheric gases might dissolve incoming light before it scatter back into space. Others whisper, half in jest, that maybe something within TrES-2b's depths feeds on radiance, devouring every photon as nourishment. An ancient hunger cloaked in gas and gravity. What unnerves even the most rational minds is this: such planets shouldn't retain heat effectively with that degree of absorption, yet TrES-2b glows faintly in infrared, betraying a slow pulse. It breathes warmth, silently, like a creature in hibernation, the glow of a sleeping behemoth cocooned in darkness. If one could drift near its perimeter, the faint reddish flicker might seem like a heartbeat, pulsing through clouds that choke starlight. Instruments would read variations in brightness, like the gentle throb of something alive under heavy cloth. The void wouldn't feel empty, it would feel watchful. The contrast between TrES-2b's smothering darkness and the brilliant star it orbits is staggering. It's as if a cosmic predator circles its source of life, forever consuming but never satisfied. Each orbit is a dance of light dying, each day brings a silent eclipse that extends far beyond its system. Some call it the anti-star, others nickname it the shadow mirror. Cultures continually reinterpret cosmic phenomena through myth, but TrES-2b's mythology almost writes itself. It's not merely a planet, it's a symbol of cosmic cruelty, a reminder that not all energy, not all radiance, survives the dark's embrace. Even now, advanced telescopes struggle to map its chemistry precisely. Spectral data returns incomplete, riddled with unexplained dips and distortions. It's as if the planet's own atmosphere is actively disguising itself, masking its identity behind shifting layers of untraceable spectra. Researchers studying its orbital dynamics noted that TrES-2b absorbs heat so efficiently, it might radiate unevenly, creating swirling storms invisible to the eye. These tempests spin through air thicker than molten lead, movements that distort its already chaotic gravitational environment. Picture lightning of molten metal arcing through blackness, no color visible beyond dull crimson outlines. The sound, or lack thereof, would deafen the imagination. Atmospheric lightning that glows less than the heat it generates, storms so oppressive that they might erase memory itself. TrES-2b's closeness to its star guarantees that its skies never darken completely, even as they refuse to brighten. Eternal half-light, endless agony of heat and silence. It becomes more than a planet, it becomes a wound in reality, a space where thermodynamics twists into nightmare. Each orbit, roughly 2.5 Earth days long, renews the torment, trapped in gravitational submission. The star floods it with radiation, yet almost none escapes. It's a cycle of torment and hunger, like a candle flame smothered under a glass dome, struggling eternally but never extinguished. Scientists once suggested that the planet might emit a faint red glow due to thermal radiation. That feeble light, if seen, would remind us of dying embers buried in ash. But even that ember is too weak for human telescopes to capture directly, just a faint pulse registered through distant sensors. If we ever sent a probe to TrES-2b, its cameras would register darkness even under direct starlight. The instruments might fail from heat before recording an image. The data would read almost silently, blank returns, half-broken transmissions, the digital equivalent of a scream cut short. NASA and private astrophysicists speculate that understanding such darkness could revolutionize energy absorption technology. Yet beyond the science lies something unsettling. When confronted with a planet that rejects light, we find ourselves staring into a metaphor for extinction itself. Imagine drifting there, alone in orbit above that abyss. You watch the faint curve of its horizon vanish into non-existence, a canvas darker than your eyes can calibrate. The silence stretches so far it becomes sound, a psychic weight pressing against reason itself. Despite all it absorbs, the black gas giant endures. It's older than our first civilizations, older than our myths of darkness. A sentient void, perhaps not conscious by mind, but by impact, it changes everything that looks upon it, distorting scientific curiosity into existential dread. Its discovery in 2011 redefined what blackness means in the cosmic lexicon. Astronomers expected dim reflections, never total consumption. But then came the realization, the equation of albedo broke, the models bent. They were staring into something colder than arithmetic. Even light, that constant in our universe, loses faith near TrES-2b. It reminds us that universes are not built for comfort, nor for life, they are vast engines of entropy. Every glimmer that escapes this darkness is a sent message, hope cannot always travel unscathed. We like to believe cosmic darkness is simply the absence of light. But this planet hints otherwise. Its blackness feels active, predatory, an organism of negation. It consumes intent, consumes observation, perhaps even thought. To look upon it is to feel drained, lightless, unimaginable. Some philosophers whisper that TrES-2b might be the nearest thing to a physical embodiment of oblivion. A world whose presence stains understanding itself. To study it is to become aware of cosmic finality, not as doom, but as inevitability, the physics of forgetting rendered real. Every glimpse of this planet carried through the Kepler telescope was a glimpse of absence. A pattern in shadow moving through starlight, visible only by interruption. The Discovery team must have felt a chill, watching light vanish and knowing something invisible moved quietly before them. In a universe striving to create luminosity, TrES-2b is the opposite principle, the cosmic mirror turned inwards. A heart of vacuum where illumination goes to die. It reflects nothing, returns nothing, and in that refusal becomes almost godlike, a deity of negation. It forces us to confront our fear of the unseeable. The terror that maybe beyond reason lies not chaos or color, but perfect, starless silence. The kind that erases boundaries between self and void, leaving only awareness that awareness itself can be swallowed. At human scale, we measure light by comfort, by flame, by sunrise. But TrES-2b reminds us that existence owes us neither glow nor comprehension. That there are places in this universe where even radiation cannot bear to live, and there, darkness reigns without witness. In that endless black hurricane, we hear the echo of our own mortality. The same silence awaits us when our sun dies and the stars fade. TrES-2b is the preview of that final night, the silent curtain drawn across eternity's last stage. Perhaps that's why the planet haunts scientists and dreamers alike. In its perfect shadow, we see our own. Not an enemy, but a teacher, a whispering sphere reminding us that all illumination is temporary, and one day, everything bright must give itself to the dark.